What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Connor. You're back on the G-Money041 channel. Welcome. Glad to be bringing you this new series of videos, I guess you can call it. I've done a few anime figure reviews and anime reviews in the past, but that said, I haven't made it an actual series of videos like I would have liked to have done. So, finally bringing it out, and I guess what brought this out of me is the fact that it is Anime Expo week. Today is day 0 of Anime Expo. I'm going to be going on day 2 of Anime Expo. Unfortunately, I was unable to get a pass for all 4 days, and I had some stuff going on to where I wouldn't be able to go all 4 days this year, but that's the thing that's going to be probably happening next year. That said, these are just going to be overviews of the figurines. If you would like more detailed reviews of these figures, I will make that video if you would so like, but those videos can get very long and very tedious and go into some very, obscure things. So those videos can be saved for another time, as well as explanations about everything. I'm going to try and keep these reviews very simple, to the point, give you the major pros and major cons of the figure. So that way you, as a buying audience, as there are not as many anime figure reviews as one would expect, can choose whether or not you would like this figure. That said, before we get into the actual figure and show you everything, the pros and cons, gotta explain what the figure is that we're doing. And as I said in my last video, we are going to be starting with this one, as it's one of my favorite characters, as evidenced by my shirt, #Team Chitoge. We are starting with the Chitoge Nisekoi figurine, which is a Sega prize figurine. For those who don't know the anime, Nisekoi is a very popular romantic comedy harem style anime. That's a mouthful. That basically means there's one guy and a bunch of girls, and the guy has to choose from the bunch of girls. Not an ecchi anime, which means it's more adult style, meaning panty shots and things like that, but more comedy aspects. Quite funny, quite good. Gets a little bit annoying because of how long it's been going. I've been reading the manga since day 1. But main characters of the anime consist of Raku Ichijo, which is the main guy. He has a locket. Locket has a key. But a bunch of girls also have a key. They all remember 10 years ago meeting some guy. He remembers meeting some girl who he gave the key to, and that's his true love or something or other. It's kind of gone off that path, but main 4 girls of the show are Chitoge, Onodera, Tachibana, and Segumi, which is Marcus's favorite. Hello to you, Marcus. Miss you, brother. But these figures have been coming out for quite a while, since the anime has aired last year, which is done by Shaft. So these figures have been getting more and more popular, and more style, big style figures have been done of this anime. One of which will be coming in October for me that I bought, which is Jumping Chitoge, and we'll do a review of that when we get there. But I don't have that figure, I have this figure, so why don't we get into the overview right now. So here we have our in-depth look at the Nisekoi figurine of Chitoge from Sega. Again, this is a prize figure, and for those who don't know, prize figures usually range between $30 and $70. That might seem like a lot to some of you who aren't used to anime figures, but seeing as how some anime figures that I have and my friends have can reach up into the 200s, if not more, this figure is a great price, and I think an absolute steal at the $40 for which I got it. And that's probably going to be the biggest pro of this figurine for most people. It's that what I call the price to quality ratio. If I'm paying $200 for a good Smile figurine, of course I expect its quality to be there. That said, this figure for $40 has incredible quality. The face looks good. You've got the iconic peace sign over the eye pose. The hair looks good. The skirt look good. The necktie looks horrible, but I'm willing to forgive that just because everything else looks very, very good. Everything's well made, it's very sturdy, it attaches by 2 pegs in the right foot to the bottom of the base. It's a great presentable figurine, especially in a 1/8 scale. This is a bigger type figurine. For $40, you can't go wrong with it. That said, there are a few cons to this piece. Number 1 being, as I just pointed out, the necktie. The necktie looks absolutely horrid. It's not very good, and it's not very sharp, and I wish that they would have done some more with it other than just like lay it there. It looks terrible. The other big problem with this, and I'm going to turn this sideways so you can see it, is the knee. Hopefully you could see that right leg and that right knee, and that right knee specifically looking like it's bent backwards in, like she's had some Joe Theismann-like injury. Very, very poorly done on the right leg. This figure only looks good if you're looking at it directly from a frontal view. But for a $40 figurine, I'm willing to accept some mistakes. And while this is a major mistake, I'm willing to accept it just because when you do look at it from the front, like I had it, it looks very good. You're not going to notice it. You're not going to have any problems. And for $40, you know, I kind of expect something bad to happen. The hairpiece looks great. The hair, I wish it had pink ends like she does in the manga and the anime. But again, willing to forgive and forget just because of how good it looks. In my opinion, just a great, great, great figurine for the price, and an absolute steal if you can find it still online. So that's going to be it for the overview, everybody. Thank you all for watching. If I had to give this figurine a score out of 10, I would probably give this around an 8. Now, for some of you, that might seem a little bit low, seeing as how I said it, it's a great figurine. But I want to quantify that again as saying it's great for the price. For a $40 figurine, it looks great, it's big, it's going to be a great centerpiece for any anime collector's figure collection. That said, I have a figure coming in October, which is of Jumping Chitoge, which is one of her other iconic poses, and it's featured on the second DVD of the anime, for those who want to check out what it looks like. And that figure is around $150, and you're definitely going to see more sharpness, more lifelike features on that figure at that time. So definitely want to get that figure. I'll do a comparison and show you how much cleaner that figure looks. But until then, I have to give this an 8. It looks great, it does its purpose, and for the price, I mean, you can't beat it. But with that said, again, I'm going to end this video. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you like this new series. Next video I'm going to be doing in the series is definitely going to be of this pack of figures, which is the Marineford pack with both Luffy and Ace from the Marineford series of videos of One Piece. Cannot wait to do that video then. But until then, again, this has been your boy Kanye on the G-Money041 channel. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And that's going to be it. So thank you all for watching again. And with that, I hit y'all with the peace. Should be quick, like 2 minutes.